what campaign are we jumping into next?
I don't know.
Do we want to go in like relative order, or we want to just jump around?
Well, what else is there to do?
There's a lot. Sonic campaign, 100%. We got Tails. What? Got Tails. Knuckles.
How long are
Amy,
these other
Big,
campaigns?
E102 Omega.
Is the Sonic campaign the longest?
Yeah, it is.
Assumed.
These other ones are pretty short.
Up to you, dude. Whatever you want to do, because I don't know if we're gonna end up playing through 100% the entire game. So I feel like you just pick whatever the one you want to do most. But you do like one or two more.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
You want to, of course.
Yeah.
It's going for like $200.
I mean, is that reasonable? Would you buy a big keyboard with a GameCube controller on the ends of it for $200?
Can I use it as a regular keyboard? It's
I don't
not a
think
very
so.
big.
Maybe with mods. Metal Sonic.
I think I bet
Metal
you could
Sonic
use a
reference?
GameCube because it uses the GameCube port. I bet you could use like a GameCube to PC adapter. Like I already
Maybe.
have one of those. I don't know. That's interesting. I would love to have one, even though I would never use it. But it'd be fun to like play Smash Bros with it.
That would be funny.
I wonder how like heavy it is. It's so fucking huge. It's gotta be one of
Like 2
the most
pounds?
interesting controllers I've ever seen. I don't know why they just weren't like, oh, let's make a keyboard accessory. They just decided to fit a fucking massive keyboard in the middle of the controller.
You need that.
Of course. Oh, also for sale, a complete Wii Rock Band 2 drum set. I used to own one of these.
Hmm.
I had Lego Rock Band.
Oh, I also had Lego Rock Band.
Why did people like no one play like Band Hero, but people liked Guitar Hero?
Band Hero was
I
made
like
for
Band.
us. It was made for little kids at the time.
Yeah, I played Band Hero. Band Hero was fun.
Yeah.
You ever see like the old DS like accessories for those? Those are fucking
Yeah.
awesome. I never played any of those. I kind of wish I did.
Destroy Sonic Doll.
Uh,
I think my brother had one of those on DS.
what? Oh, the Guitar Hero things.
Yeah.
Harmonix acquired. Oh no. Epic Games bought out Harmonix.
Yeah. When did that was like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, it said it was like 3 years ago.
Oh. Maybe I'm just
But-
wrong.
Yeah, they haven't developed anything in a while. Oh no, sorry.
Wow,
They
that was
they
the whole
they
stage.
they did the Fortnite festival last year. My bad.
Oh yeah, they made Fortnite Festival. I actually love Fortnite Festival.
I just wish there was more songs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally like Guitar Hero.
That's why they got them to make
Um,
it.
I know about that game.
Dude, smell Sonic.
User that they released. I think they took it off like doors.
What game?
User. It's supposed to. It's like a DJing game.
Mm.
I think it's they discontinued it. Shit.
Didn't they also make DJ Hero?
Probably. I mean, they were just fucking pumping those shits out. I mean, it was.
Yeah, they really were. Crazy how fast games used to come out.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. Like, I wish. I don't know why games are become so much harder to develop for, but still look like shit and end up really buggy. I don't know what
Crunch,
the deal with that is.
graphics.
Yeah. But I feel like even like 10 years ago, games were coming out way more frequently.
Yeah, they were.
Like, early, I think the peak was probably the early mid 2000s game. There were so many games.
Yeah.
You were just
I just think-
pumping them out.
I think it's a little absurd though. Like if you look at like the amount of Star Wars games that came out in 2005,
Yeah, no.
it's like what the hell? No one needs that many Star Wars games in 1 year. And some of those games are great, but
Dude, yes, we do.
I don't know. Like we got a great Star Wars game last year. I don't think we needed another one. I still haven't played it.
No, we got two, dude. We got the Star Wars Battlefront remaster.
Was that good?
No,
Wasn't
it was
that, like,
like
horrible?
awful. It was like awful.
Yeah.
It's like unplayable.
That sucks.
They barely did anything graphically. Hyped it up way too much. And
I think that was revealed in like
yeah.
a Nintendo Direct.
dude, there's been a shitload of Star Wars cancellations that I've never heard about.
Yeah. 1313,
Um,
that game that Amy Hennig was gonna write. That
Dude,
would've
it
been
looked
fucking
sick.
cool.
That trailer. If you ever
Yeah.
watched it, looks
Yeah.
really cool. But that was the era. That was the era of Star Wars Connect. So who knows if that would ended up being good.
Yeah, but it was written by Amy Hennig.
What else did she wrote?
She wrote the first 3 Uncharted games. She's most famous for those. She also wrote like
Jack and Daxter.
no, she wrote like
No,
these...
she did. She did.
She
I'm
did.
looking
Oh
at it.
shit, that's awesome. Well, that's actually that's great. I've heard Jack and Daxter's great.
She did Electro Cop on the Atari 7800.
Whoa. She did
Michael
like,
Jordan Chaos in the Windy City for the Super
What?
Nintendo. It's a side-scrolling
What?
action game. How have I never heard of this?
I think we need to play that on the show. That sounds
Michael.
amazing.
Whoa, wait, Jordan.
I was gonna say she did like Legacy of Kain, like Soul Reaver and shit. Those games look pretty cool.
What was that on?
That was on Dreamcast and PC mostly, I think.
What the fuck is this? He's dribbling like a basketball the whole time. It's just like a sky scroller. Looks like someone modded in Michael Jordan to like a shitty 2D beat 'em up.
That's awesome.
This is insane. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. What else was there? Yeah, Legend of Kain.
Yeah.
That was
Legacy.
another Eidos. Eidos? Is it Eidos Interactive?
I think it is Eidos.
They made a lot of games in like the early 2000s.
Yeah.
It just really sucks to me that so many of these it's like it's happened with every company and business and
Yeah.
facet of life, but like so many smaller studios have gotten bought out to the point now where it's pretty much just like mega studios and then like indie developers, and there's very little in between now. Like there's a big
Yeah.
huge indie community right now, obviously, but like
Yeah.
there's not that many like tier 2, sort of double A
games.
studios as there used to be.
I think there should be more. I know, like,
It sucks. It's the
even
same
I
with films,
play-
dude.
Yeah. Even I play mostly, first party AAA games, but there's a lot of cool 2D games. There's this game coming out this year called Renatus.
Mhm.
And for those in the know, do you know about what is that game called? Final Fantasy Versus 13.
I know about it, but I don't know anything like.
Yeah, so like the ideas and concepts of 13 Versus 13 were famously folded over into 15. But
Mhm.
people still yearn for like the feeling of those original trailers and like those TGS showcases of this game that doesn't exist. And I mean, it's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. It still is. And there's this game called Renatus, and it's made by a lot of the same people that worked on Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy games and stuff. And it looks just like Versus 13.
What? How do you spell that, Renatus?
It's like REYNATIS. Also,
Yeah,
Tetsuya
really,
Nomura
really.
is basically remaking Versus 13 within Kingdom Hearts at this point.
Dude, there's an active release date thing on Google that says 20. It's available in 24 days, 2 hours, and 14 minutes, dude.
Yeah. I think it's coming out in Japan in
Oh,
like...
it's coming out on Switch. That's not gonna look good.
Yeah, it's coming out on everything.
Every like third-party day one Switch game nowadays like scares me.
Yeah.
I wonder. I think they said they're gonna announce the Switch 2 or whatever it is, their next console this fall.
Yeah, they did.
Um,
I'm excited.
'Cause they said they made specifically. They were like, the June Direct is like probably our last Direct solely focused on the Switch.
Yeah.
They said that in like a press meeting or some shit. I was
Yeah, I
like,
remember
okay.
that headline.
That was in like March. because yeah,
I'm
this is like the
excited.
longest running
Yeah,
Nintendo console ever.
yeah. I'm excited, but I think I'll be getting it in its like second year, like I did with the Switch.
Yeah,
I'll be.
I got the Switch at the end of, well, guess what, the end, it was the end of 2018 or 2019 when Smash Bros
It
came
was the end
out.
of 2018 when that
So that
came
was when
out.
I got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that was the first game I was really like hyped for. Like I wanted to play Mario Odyssey. I wanted to play Breath of the Wild, but I didn't. I wasn't that in the know about Nintendo then.
Yeah.
I had just been getting into PC gaming that year.
Yeah.
And I was like kind of exiting the console space. Like I'd stop.
Yeah.
I had an Xbox One I used for like 2 years.
Mm.
I got bored of that.
Yeah, that's kind of me with the PS5 now. I'm kind of going full PC.
I'm kind of coming back to my PS5 because I never really played that much on it. I'm like trying to find some games to fucking play on it. I just
Yeah,
play. He's like I
dude.
pretty much just play like FIFA, dude.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I couldn't get into it, dude. I understand it's a really cool game, but it's so intimidating. It's like long and
Try
I
it
can't. My
again.
brain capacity. I just.
Lock in. Simply lock in. Pretty much the only PS5. I mean, I played a lot of games on PS5, and they're games that I'm like, okay, I do want to play this on PS5 regardless. But the only like PS5 exclusives are Final Fantasy 16 and FF7 Rebirth. And Square Enix said that they're gonna stop doing console exclusivity, so they're probably gonna be releasing their games on Steam day one.
Well, everyone wants to now because it's
Yeah.
like the market for people on PC is grown so much.
Yeah, and it's like infinite preservation as well. It's like when a game's on PC, you know you're always gonna be able to play it. Someone's gonna make a mod, even if it gets outdated. Like it's always gonna
Yeah.
be there.
Oh, it's always
You're
available.
gonna be able to re-download it.
You can. It's the only place you can play everything.
Yeah. Even if it does have DRM, eventually like GOG will release a non-DRM version, and you can just have
Yeah.
it forever. The thing that
Maybe someday we'll get Xbox 360 emulation.
we do have it, but only for select titles that people
It's
really
like
want to
3
play.
games.
Yeah,
It's
but you can play Lost Odyssey, which is like
You
the
can?
coolest game ever made.
yeah, actually,
Yeah, it's like fully functioning now.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know why. For whatever reason, I looked up I did like some research on it. Why original Xbox and Xbox 360 are so hard to emulate.
I don't even like. Yeah, I don't know the hardware behind it, but it just feels like those would be super difficult. Even like, I'm really surprised that like PS3 emulation is a thing now.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty crazy to me.
There's just one called Xenia
Yeah, that's the one that
that does.
works.
Yeah. But a lot of the games play at like 20 frames.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, it's just like it's not a very big scene.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. There's PS3 emulation's pretty. I feel like that era just isn't as popular. Like I feel like the biggest that people like emulating is like GameCube, Wii on like Dolphin. I feel like is the
Yeah.
biggest.
Yeah, it's probably the
I
most
see people
popular
wanting to
emulator.
emulate. And then like PS2, I see quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good emulator, the PC X2 or whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
It's pretty cool. Used it quite a few
Runs
times.
well. And then you can, any game previous to that, you can run pretty well. Dreamcast's got a pretty decent emulator. So
Oh yeah,
does the Sega
Dreamcast
Saturn,
emulator's great.
actually.
I love when emulators have like a front end where you can use your controller to select your game and stuff. It's like Dolphin doesn't have that. Like PCXX2 doesn't have that.
The Dreamcast one does?
Yeah. Redream.
Yeah,
It's a
we're
good
good.
one.
Dream's based.
Yeah.
RPCS3 is the PS3 one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's also PPSSPP, which is probably one
Yeah,
of the best
PSP one?
emulators. Yeah.
You get Duck Station, isn't that like the 3DS one? Oh, no, it's PS1.
But yeah, it's PS1.
Citrus,
Citrus 3DS. 3DS is like, I don't know. Personally, as someone with a hacked 3DS, I don't have interest in it.
How did you hack it, dude? I want to hack mine.
Pretty easy. You just need a copy of like Mario Kart 7.
I have one downloaded. Does that count?
That counts, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's like an
I have like a
exploit.
new. Mine's like a new 2DS XL.
Oh, even better.
Is it better?
Yeah,
Everyone
'cause
says
then
it's
you-
like the worst one.
Well, no, cause it's since it's the new 3DS, you can do more on it. You can play Xenoblade.
Okay. Yeah,
Play
no,
Xenoblade
mine's.
1. I don't know why you'd want to do that on the 3DS though.
Can you like what? You can just homebrew it to get like any DS or 3DS game on there, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I like my 2DS XL. I was the only one that was still on the market when I wanted to get a 3DS like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So otherwise I would have had to buy one secondhand. Like at least like I got a brand new
Mhm.
3DS I was hyped about.
Yeah.
Biggest thing is it doesn't have the 3D though, which sucks.
Yeah, but I never used the 3D.
Yeah, no one did, but cool for
Some-
like 10 seconds.
Sometimes I forget that the 3DS even had 3D, which is really funny to me.
Yeah. It's very like sleek and kind of small and nice. Like
Yeah,
it.
I'm a big fan of the 3DS.
You know, still got that, and I got a secondhand DS Lite I bought.
I still have
Just to
my
have-
original.
Yeah, I know. I don't like my DS Lite and my DSi. So despawned when I moved when I was like 13.
Yeah, it sucks.
I don't know what happened to them. It's a shame.
Mm,
Miss those suckers.
yeah.
You bully. Oh, that pause is deafening.
Yeah, there's a lot of awkward pauses in this game.
I feel like they would have been better just not including dialogue and focus on just like.
No, you need it. It's peak. Storytelling.
Yeah, yeah. So good, so good.
It's great. It's great.
You failed to give you feelings.
Some really deep
No,
plot right here.
no, you just fucking murder the bird. Just boom.
Shoot it. Yeah.
Dude, Sonic if it was good.
Sonic if it had guns. Oh wait, they did that.
Dude, Sonic if it has gore.
Oh no. You ever played Shadow the Hedgehog?
I have it on GameCube. I've played the first
I
couple of
also
missions.
have it. I used
You
to
should
play
play
through
that.
the neutral route for that game.
Yeah,
That game's
I,
probably just as good as this one.
I
I'm
did
sure.
like the evil route, but I never beat it. I wanted just because I wanted to kill Sonic at the end.
Yeah. That game has like 8 endings. It's like way too many.
Yeah, it does for a 2005, like late PS2 era Sonic spinoff. That's not that good of a game.
Those games are weird.
Dude.
Sonic Heroes.
I don't know how Sega had the funding
Sonic
in that era to
06.
pump out so many games.
I don't
So many
know.
bad like mid-tier Sonic games.
Sonic
Um,
Riders. Sonic
every
Riders
time I
Zero
go-
Gravity.
So every time I go into Heathrow Airport, I drive by Sega of Europe,
Really?
and they've got this big, they got this really big building just right off of the highway.
Mhm.
And I didn't know until recently, so because I would always go around there, but that's actually Brentford. It's like right outside London.
Yeah.
And I went to a soccer game at Brentford FC, and their
Nice.
stadium is like literally almost attached to Sega's Sega of Europe. Like their building is like right across the street. So I thought that was hilarious. I saw people leaving work at Sega. Funny.
That's awesome.
Like I wonder what they're working on. Sega of Europe.
Yeah, what do they do? They're like, we're gonna translate
I
like
looked
a
at the
Dragon
inside of
Age.
the building. They got a bunch of like big Sonics.
They got big Sonic statues.
It looks kind of cool.
Did you see that like Sonic statue restoration? But it was like in the middle of a fucking country road.
No.
I don't know if it was in like America or if it was in Japan or like I don't know where it was. But it was just this Sonic statue that just got left out on this road for like 20 years. And these people did like a whole restoration effort to it, like cleaned it up.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a very interesting story.
Just classic Sonic fans putting more effort in than Sega.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
This is my little upgrade. I don't know what it does. My little hovering drone.
Yeah, but like
The jet booster.
after reading the fucking Reggie book, I gained a larger appreciation for game studio offices.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of cool. That'd be kind of fun to work in.
What about
I wouldn't have. I
Nintendo
wouldn't be able
in
to do
your-
anything development wise, but I got some ideas.
You can make music.
Yeah, I do. Oh fuck yeah, I did. But that would usually they just lease that out. Like that's usually external. Like I can almost
Yeah.
guarantee that Sega Sound Team, is just a rotating group of composers, and they just bring in external people. Like, oh, we want, like they'll get a composer who's like, all right, I want someone who can play the saxophone, jazz piano, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
it's
sure they
usually
have
that,
like
or-
it's just probably by contract people they hire. They'll get for Sonic Adventure 2, Brooklyn-based rapper for Knuckles.
Yeah.
You know, it just depends on what they need. But then you get like obviously like you get some people that are like bigger, but they usually do like I don't know if you're like a more like well-established composer. I feel like you're doing film.
I don't know. There's
It's
a
like
lot of
big,
game
video game
composers.
ones, like who do AAA games, are usually also people who do like movies and shit. Like I'm sure, I don't know who did the soundtrack for like Uncharted. Henry
wonder.
Jackman.
I
Yeah,
wonder.
see Henry Jackman. He did X-Men
Oh.
First Class, Captain
nice.
America: The Winter Soldier, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Kingsman's Golden Circle.
What about like Motoi Sakuraba? Like he just does so many games. How could he do anything else?
Motoi Sakuraka.
Motoi
Oh, Sakuraba.
He did most.
Yeah, he
of
did
the-
He did Dark Souls.
Oh shit. He's done so much, and like his
Tales of Arise.
his stuff is so diverse.
Yeah, Star Ocean, of course, that game that I've heard
Thinking
of, but I don't know
not
anything
really a
about.
game composer, but Hiroyuki Sawano did the soundtrack for Xenoblade Chronicles X, and none of the other games. He's like a big anime and film composer.
Yeah.
Oh, you kill Sonic in like the first 10 minutes of Gamma's story. Is it Gamma or Omega? I actually have no idea. I think this is Gamma.
Wait, is he dead? Can we kill him?
Yeah, we're killing his ass.
Stop it, Mr. Robot. You're like, dude, that's not my name. Why doesn't Sonic just move? He's fast.
Nah, he's gotta stand there. It's for dramatic effect.
And she's just gotta like chill, not even in the way of the gun.
Yeah. What's with that spacing? This game is like broken in every aspect.
Yeah, it is unbelievable that they released it in this state.
Yeah. I should play the Dreamcast
Obviously-
version to compare.
Wait, Hozier made a song for God of War Ragnarok?
That sounds about right.
What? That's cool.
Dude, remember when the Who did the music in Jedi Fallen Order?
I did not know.
The fucking Mongolian throat singing? That was fucking sick.
Was the Who? Like
The HU.
the Who?
Not the other the
dude.
Who.
Dude.
The HU. The Who.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I didn't know who. I don't know
Not
who
the,
that is.
like,
I'm sorry.
British
That's like.
Progressive
I
rock.
assumed.
band,
I
question
assumed you
mark?
meant like, fucking, the Who, like, fucking, Pinball Wizard,
No, not that one. I'm talking like
What
Wolf
else?
Totem.
like Baba O'Reilly. You know.
I don't, but I'll go along with it.
I guarantee you, if I played the beginning of that song,
I
you'd
probably
be like-
heard it.
It's like.
It's not ringing a bell right now. But
It's in like
But I'm-
every Boomer
but
commercial.
I'm sure it would. Every Boomer commercial.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
I
like
see so many
it's like
Boomer commercials.
it's like I can see clearly now the rain is not like that
Oh,
song.
yeah,
It's in
okay.
every Boomer commercial.
Okay.
Like Claritin.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like what's it called? Like Ozempic.
Ozempic? Yeah,
You know the
I know
Ozempic
Ozempic.
commercials?
It's magic. Weird ass
It's
song.
like Ozempic.
I think that's O'Reilly.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of the auto parts, but it's what's the? Shut up! Wait, I gotta find it. I'll find it.
It's magic, and then they use
Oh,
it for
Ozempic. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go. Thank you.
Ozempic. Fuck commercials, dude.
God damn it! It's just subliminally destroying our brains.
Yeah, it's bigger brain rot than modern memes.
I don't know about that.
Do you have any memes?
I don't sit and watch commercials for 6 hours a day.
Yeah, but it's still worse for you seeing commercials, honestly. They just have stupid ass images. This is an image my friend took when a bunch of us were hanging out at my house.
How to build a sex room? Is that a real show?
It's a show on Netflix, yeah.
Is that an episode or is that just the name of the
It's
show?
the name of the show. We watched like 15 minutes of it. It's like an hour-long episode. It was whack, to say the least.
Is it what the title implies?
Yeah, so it's like this old woman is like, I'm gonna build you a room in your house to be your sex dungeon. She's like, I don't think you.
So
really
she like it's like
I don't think you really need that. It's just like the the
it's
basic
like HGTV
Yeah,
kind of thing where like
Yeah,
she
it
goes to
is.
it's like a failing couple and
Yeah.
the wife's like, we want to have a room for sex, but our kids keep walking in on us or whatever, and they're
I
like,
don't think they have kids.
only we had a
usually.
solution.
Yeah.
We need a secret, and she builds like a secret trap door.
Yeah, no, exactly.
In the in like the living room furniture and the couch, like the fucking couch in Living Daylights.
Yeah.
They just fall through it.
It's essentially that.
Okay, that's an insane. Like, how the fuck does how the fuck does that get greenlit? But I can't get a fucking sequel to Detective Pikachu.
For I mean, was Detective Pikachu like profitable?
Yeah, it made a lot of
Thing is,
money.
they churn out these Netflix shows. They all have the same editing. They have a template. It's like all.
It's like
completely
I'm convinced that
soulless.
it's like AI edited some of it. It's like
It
they just
kinda-
throw in like
has
they
to
tell
be.
it what to do and it all
They
just
just have
reviews
like a bunch.
footage.
They have a shit ton of presets that they just like lock into the footage.
Netflix has so much original content that no one talks about. It's just quantity, shoving
Yeah.
it down your throat. It's insane. Oh, thank God they made season 2 of that '90s show.
That '90s show. Can't think of something more washed. I can't think of a franchise more washed.
That '90s show.
Yeah.
Well, considering that that '70s show, the what's it called?
Tobin Bell.
Danny Masterson's in jail for the rest of his life for raping a bunch of people.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, that's
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
it's kind of weird, dude.
This is peak gaming. This is what gaming was made for.
Oh yeah,
We
this
were-
is
we were-
some real
This is where we
good
peaked
quality
as a
content.
human
I'm sorry,
society.
I just started watching the first minute of that '90s show.
It's a horrible fate.
And
Why
it's,
would you do that to yourself?
It's not good.
Can I pick this thing?
Who watches? Damn. Let's see what's on Netflix right now. I watched Hitman.
Wait, like the Hitman movie?
No, it's the new one that came out with Glenn Powell. We spoke about it briefly last time.
Oh, I think yeah. I thought you meant like.
There's
Agent
a new
47.
movie starring Zac Efron called A Family Affair. Sure. Oh my God, Liza Koshy's in it. Surely it has a good rating on
I
Rotten
don't know
Tomatoes.
who that is.
You don't know who Liza Koshy is?
Nope.
It's 44%. She like. She was on YouTube,
Mm.
and she was like famous for making shit content and being an asshole. She like dated David Dobrik, I think.
David Dobrik. Okay.
Um,
Where's this crystal I'm looking for?
she's like wildly funny.
She's what?
She's not very funny.
Uh huh.
She's very annoying. She reminds me of that one girl who has a late night show who's a YouTuber. What's her name?
I think I know who you're talking
She
about.
sucks. She's like a Indian. Forget
Yeah.
her. What's her name? YouTuber with late night show.
I wouldn't.
Lily Singh.
Uh huh.
She reminds me of her.
Mm.
She makes me angry.
I think I just.
Oh,
It's
that
just
show
the-
ended
it's just the
3 years
roast.
ago. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Good. It only lasted 2
very
seasons.
long.
I'm just upset that it got renewed for a second season.
Can I pick this thing up? Is this a glitch?
No, dude, it's just part of the game. Nothing in this game is done without a purpose. Just so you know. At any point when you're like, dude, this doesn't make sense. Yuji Naka did everything with a purpose, okay? You gotta understand that. Maybe you just don't have, maybe you're just not smart enough, dude, to figure this out, who knows?
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up a long play. Need a guide for Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, if anyone's watching this and using it as a guide for Sonic Adventure.
Horrible idea.
Yeah. Oh my god. She earns $8 million a year. Fuck. What am I doing?
I don't know. What are any of these doing? At this
She was
point?
in The Bad Guys. People liked that movie. I didn't
That
watch
movie looked good. I didn't watch it though.
it. Yeah. Aquafina was in it and it scared me.
Aquafina.
Not a
Yeah.
big Aquafina fan, I gotta
I'm
say.
aware.
Um,
I'm aware of the Aquafina lore.
yeah.
I
don't know
remember
if there's
when I
any
was
movie
like,
I liked that she was in.
I don't even remember this. How old was I? I was like 19 or something. And someone was trying to tell me who Aquafina was, and I was like the water? And they were like,
Yeah,
no.
that's what I was thinking. That's
Did you
what I
see
thought as well.
Shang-Chi? And I was like, no. And they're like, what? They were getting really
People
aggressive.
really like.
that I
People
didn't
love
know who
Shang-Chi.
I did like Shang-Chi. I watched it later.
Shang-Chi was like, I think it's probably one of the best post Endgame movies, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it pissed me off. It just felt, I hated the overuse of CGI.
Yeah.
Simu Liu was like fine, but I wasn't like in love with his performance.
Yeah.
Some of the scenes were really cool. Aquafina was just a non-factor.
She was fine. She wasn't horrible. She wasn't anything remarkable.
Yeah. I don't hate her as much as a lot of people do. I just like think she's a little annoying.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff she's in.
This.
Um,
Wait, how do we get?
dude, Marvel's in such shambles. It's great.
Yeah, I have hope for some of their newer projects, but
What's your upcoming? Let me look at the upcoming films.
oh, apparently it's just right over here.
Remember, there's one called like the Thunderbolts. Yes.
I don't know. What that is.
Yeah, actually, that's coming next. The new Fantastic Four with Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic.
I have hope for that, but we'll see. I don't
Captain
have hope.
America: Brave New World,
I-
starring Harrison Ford.
I don't have hope for that. I think that's gonna be a complete wash.
Wait, for some reason, I'm gonna send you this screenshot on Google, and in the upcoming movies, it's says Venom 3, and it's this like
Isn't that coming
AI.
out
It's like an
this year?
Arial font, and it's this like
Oh.
AI photo of Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3 with this like emo hair
What?
as the like placeholder um poster. I just need to send you this. Take a look at that. It was just on Google.
That's so strange. AI truly is ruining the world.
Oh, Craven the Hunter. They released
That
a
movie's
trailer
gonna
for
be
that.
amazing. That movie's gonna be so fucking good. I cannot wait for Craven the Hunter.
Are you being serious? I can't tell.
I mean, it's gonna be, it's it's in the Spum universe. You know about Spum?
No, what the fuck is Spawn?
The Sony Pictures universe.
Oh
of
yeah,
Marvel
oh yeah,
movies?
yeah. They haven't released a film that's over like 40%, I think, on
Exactly.
audience
They're gonna
score.
have their first
score by
0%,
Rotten
and it's gonna be fucking rad.
Yeah, I feel like I should see it. Also, I love that Aaron Taylor Johnson
Yeah.
is in it, even though he's already has a character in Marvel.
Does
They're
he?
double dipping. He was Quicksilver in
Oh, he was, wasn't he?
in fucking Ultron.
Yeah. Bring him back.
Oh, and Blade, which has been in development hell for
Yeah,
like
that's probably
5
gonna
years.
Be bad.
Oh, I guarantee
I
it.
don't
They've
know how
gone
hard
through like
it is
3
to make a
directors.
Blade movie, but they cannot do it. It seems.
They pumped out 3 in like 6 years, between the late 90s and early 2000s.
This game sucks.
What?
Just reacting to the
I'll-
game.
I
Worst
watched
America
like
in my
most of one in like a bar. It was on TV. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't hear the audio, but I'm just like sitting with my friend. And I
Some
was like watching it.
motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill.
It was Blade 2.
Mm.
It didn't seem that good, but you know, people
I
like
gotta
those
kill this
movies.
fucking guy.
People really hate Blade Trinity though.
Yeah, apparently that's a horrible, horrible film.
I guess Deadpool and Wolverine comes out this
That's
July.
gonna be. That's exciting. I
really hope it's not bad.
Ugh.
I really hope it's good.
It looks very good. I'm excited. I'm gonna see it in theaters.
What else I got? I don't got much. The Kang Dynasty. Aren't they gonna try to rework that now though? Cause went
Yeah.
like Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, they
Got-
are.
got-
I think they're completely getting away from the Kang's like saga, which I never saw any of because it was set up in like horrible movies.
Exactly. Well, I watched I watched season 1 of Loki.
I should watch Loki. I
Um,
do have all of Loki on my super secret hard drive.
Super secret hard drive.
Yeah, Bob Iger doesn't know about it. Don't tell him. I guess he only
Dude,
knows about
he'll
my
never take-
BitTorrent history. He
Yeah.
doesn't know about
He'll
the
never
actual...
he'll never take Loki from you.
He doesn't know
I
about
watched
the
Loki
actual
season 1 and I was really into it.
Yeah.
And then I watched the first half hour of season 2, and I was like, it was just like, it just felt like brain rot. I don't know. It was just too much going on. I just couldn't follow it.
I heard
And I've heard it's
that
like
it was
decent,
better.
but
I heard that people like that.
I just couldn't. It was too much for me. It was too much.
Yeah.
It was like information overload a
Overstimulating.
little bit. Yeah, I felt
I feel
overstimulated.
that,
Like
I
I do
feel
want to
that.
eventually go back and watch it maybe,
I
but
was
I'm content.
overstimulated playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink today. I was like,
There's
'cause
just too
I-
much going on.
yeah, I was in call. That's like an insane game. It's one of the most ambitious games gameplay wise I think I've ever played. It's
What's the
just
name of
like
it?
Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. It's based
There's
on
so
a
many
mobile
games in
game that has been going for 10 years. So basically, you know, mobile games, they make a lot of fucking money. So it's the studio leveraging all of their money to just make this like insane AAA action RPG. And
Mhm.
it's just like, you know, really flashy, a lot of stuff on the screen, a lot of stuff going on. And I was like I was starting it in a VC and I was like, this is a lot. This is a lot right now.
IGN gave it an 8 out of 10.
It's a fair rating. Sounds like it'd be worth my $40.
It's so funny how tame everyone is on YouTube comments with IGN.
Are they?
People are like 8 out of 10. I think that's a fair score. People are like, oh, this is a cool game. Like, oh, it's just positive, like, nice. Instagram. Let me just go to IGN's last post on Instagram.
Okay.
It is a fucking cesspool.
IGN reviews get pretty bad.
But like, let me see here. Let's see. What's the last game movie they? Oh, The Boys season 4, episode 5. They gave a 6 out of 10.
They're reviewing individual episodes.
So it's a 9. You guys have it upside down. Dub show L review. IGA just force hating. Reviewers are smoking.
Maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't watched it.
In minute 53:44, Starlight looks at her past self in a portrait, brief plastic surgery. God, that scene had so much depth. Damn.
I wouldn't know. I haven't seen her with her plastic surgery. You told me about that.
Yeah. Yeah, she's cooked.
She threw away the
Starlight.
costume, but she couldn't let the facade go away.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
She just looks like she looks like she looks like she there's an argument that she looks like hotter, but she just looks like weird.
Yeah, she doesn't look
Different.
like a normal person anymore. Scary.
Yeah, and she's like, I didn't go through plastic surgery, and they're like, yeah.
Oh,
Telling yourself that, bruh.
I gotta get back to the egg carrier, I think. I don't know.
I actually haven't seen any screenshots from her in the show. I've just seen her like in the thing.
In like interviews? I thought you started season 4.
No.
Uh,
Couldn't be asked.
couldn't be
I got too much on my plate, dude. I got House of the Dragon,
Yeah.
which
Same,
is only once a week, but I also got
got Twin Peaks.
like fucking James Bond
Oh.
shit.
Oh.
She just looks so different.
Oh. Just makes me sad. Well, anyways. Yeah, I've got Cold Steel 2 and Unicorn Overlord keeping me busy. I'm done with my Persona 4 detour. So now I
We're
gotta
done with
get
the
back.
90s.
Where'd the egg carrier crash? I actually don't know. I think it crashed in like. Was it in fucking Mystic? Where is this shit?
This is a weird movie.
What's up?
I don't know how I feel about this. There's this trailer that just dropped for this movie starring Robin Wright and Tom Hanks from Forrest Gump, directed by Robert Zemeckis, who's also in Forrest Gump.
Oh.
And it's this like single frame shot of one. It's like of one
frame.
place. Let me just send it to you. I don't know
very
how to
experimental.
explain it. It's just like one shot, like going through generations.
Is it a short film?
Of like a living room, a shot of a living room, and they show
Yeah.
it in like prehistoric times when it's just like a forest, and then they see
Okay.
it. They show it like in like the fucking 17th century, and then they show it like, and that's fucking Tom Hanks is like a moving in
Yeah.
shit. It's just like I feel like that might be really annoying.
If it's an hour and 20-minute film, yeah.
Of
if it's
just
like
one living room.
if it's like 5 minutes, that'd be really cool.
Like I feel like I think this comment kind of sums it up. Looks unique and interesting, but they definitely can't expect to fill seats in theaters with a film like this.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't feel like it's a movie that's like a. It's also a lot of deep faking and de-aging.
Oh no.
Showed Tom
Yeah.
Hanks as like a every different
Yeah, that
age.
kind of sucks.
I don't know. That's a little weird, guys.
They're like, look at what we can do. Look at this horrible technology that sucks ass and will look fucking awful in 2 years.
I mean, it's gotten better.
No, it just always sucks.
arguably.
Grand Moff Tarkin. I didn't know who Grand Moff Tarkin was when I watched Rogue One. I was like, who the fuck is this guy and why is he CG?
Yeah, that kind of scared me. I knew what he looked like in the originals.
Yeah.
He just looked like a video game character in the movie. I thought, man, I don't know. I feel like season 2 of Mandalorian, or season 3, was it? Mandalorian, where they show, not when Luke first was in, but in the season after. I think it was season 3. He actually looked like weirdly good. But yeah, I mean, it's like
I wouldn't know.
not like Tron Legacy.
Like the actual actor that played him. Oh, the actual actor that played him really does look like Mark Hamill. I don't know why they had to CGI over his face, so like no one can see.
Well,
him.
because they have a strict no recasting policy
Which
after
sucks.
after
Which is
Han Solo, after
terrible.
Solo, after what?
Yeah.
What?
Which is terrible, and they shouldn't do that.
Well, they got so scared after doing it in
Yeah, because they made a god awful movie.
Also, I just don't.
That's just my opinion. I know a lot of people like that movie. I'm not a fan.
I actually don't. I don't think. Like, I thought the ending was kind of sucky.
I just hated the
And
whole
it's
thing.
I
really don't
like
that
it
movie.
a little bit, but I really just didn't like what's his name, Alden Ehrenreich in that
Yeah.
role.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like he wasn't convincing as Solo to me.
Yeah. I just. The
I didn't
script
buy
was
it.
So bad.
I did not buy
It
it.
was like, who are your people? Ah, I'm nothing. I'm no one. So you're Solo then. And he will use this name for the rest of his life.
He's like, Chewbacca, that's too long of a name. I'm gonna call you Chewie. Oh my god, dude, that's like the
So-
thing.
So bad. Actually, insufferably bad.
I just felt like he had none of the he lacked the coolness
He had
that
none
Han
of the
Solo has.
sauce.
Like Han Solo is so cool, and he just didn't feel that cool.
Yeah.
And he gets fucking rejected by Daenerys Targaryen.
She's in that movie?
Yeah,
She has black hair in that movie.
Yeah.
Huh.
She was also in that other movie that I want to watch with I'm so bad with fucking names, dude. With the guy from Hunger Games Catching Fire. She's like
Finnick?
yeah, Finnick Odair.
Oh, I don't know this movie. That sounds like something I'd be
Emilia
into.
Emilia Clarke. It's like a rom-com,
Oh,
and he's like, it's called Me Before You.
I'm immediately uninterested.
Yeah. He's like a crippled, like he's like a paraplegic,
Mm.
and she's like his caretaker. I know, I always see it. I always see
Oh
like
my
clips of it,
God,
and
this
also
scene
fucking
is
Neville
great.
Longbottom's in that movie too.
I think we just got our first game over.
No. She was in Secret Invasion. Why?
Oof.
I really felt bad that they like
Made it.
they made 75-year-old Samuel L. Jackson do such a shitty television series that no one watched.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
he's
don't
like
even,
he's the highest grossing actor of all time.
Yeah. I don't get what happened really. They were just like, "Oh, we have the infinite money," and then no one.
Like we have to make one over a show after every character.
why?
Like his character made no sense
Why
to
can't
have
you
a
just
show
like
built
tell
around
a
him.
story that's compelling?
No, we're gonna make a show about Obi-Wan, and then decide how to do it after we make the show.
We're gonna make.
They're like,
the
okay, we're making an
concept on
Obi-Wan
the
show
fly.
now. Wait, how do we do
What
that?
the fuck? This game sucks ass. What if we made a show with a character's name, but the show itself has nothing to do with that character?
Oh no.
That's like all these shows. It's
yeah,
like
pretty much. Oh my god, fucking Book of Boba Fett.
it just follows a different character.
Well, I mean, they did like a Mandalorian episode that he wasn't even in.
Oh
He
my
was Mandalorian
god!
had like 2 episodes.
This game is so garbage.
That show made me so upset.
I've heard that is the worst Star Wars show, but I think it's being overtaken by The Acolyte at this point.
It's just really interesting how little people are talking about the shows now too. It's like no one gives a shit about any of these shows.
Yeah. Star Wars.
The only one I hear people talk about is like Andor.
Because Andor's the only good one.
And like people used to talk about Mandalorian, but people really it like fell off. People
Yeah,
stopped
people
watching
really
it.
hate it now. I never got into it. I only saw the first 2 episodes. They were okay, but I don't know.
I think
I
some of
wasn't-
season 2 was really exciting, and like the ending of season 1 was really like I thought the end for last episode was really good.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy how like the writing can drop so dramatically. I feel like too. Like I just feel like the writing is just in season 3 really fell off.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the direction they're taking it in. It's not something I care about. They're focusing a lot on like Mandalore and him like reestablishing this like the whole thing was like the father-son bond with Grogu and like how that affected shit and
Yeah.
him trying to like him not caring about fighting back against the Empire but like realizing that he's doing good and so like I like that. But then yeah, they just try to like I don't know, dude. They gave like and I love Dave Filoni, but I think they gave him like too much control to be like, dude, we got to connect this back to Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And it's like so I feel so like kind of shoehorned in.
Yeah, like if it's not telling a compelling story, what's the point?
Yeah. Like Mandalore wasn't a I mean like I mean it's in a few episodes of Clone Wars, but it's not like a big deal like
They
It's like,
focus
I don't
on
really-
it a lot in Clone Wars, though. They're very
Yeah.
adamant about the Mandalore, about the lore of Mandalore. What the fuck?
bruh. Can you ground pound?
Is this game bad? Is this game just actually bad?
What are you supposed to like supposed to jump?
I'm supposed
Oh.
to get caught. by
Oh,
this
you just
guy.
the hitbox is just dumb as
Yeah.
hell. Kill the monkeys. Did you ever play like Ape Escape? Speaking
Played
of
a
killing
little
monkeys.
bit of the original Ape Escape.
Oh my god, he's invisible. He's like James Bond's car in Die Another Day.
Yeah. There we
Hey.
go.
Nice. Good game. Good game.
Good game design.
Honestly, dude, you don't. That's what I'm saying. You don't get this shit in fucking Mario Sunshine. Although I will say Mario Sunshine is probably the most jank 3D Mario. I think it's awesome, but it's definitely kind of janky in some of its levels.
Never played it. I'm really not a Mario guy at all. I enjoy like Mario 3D World. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I'm a big Mario Galaxy fucking stan.
Uh huh.
He's the first one. The second one's
Yeah,
alright.
I
but
want to give it a try. I've heard so many good things about it.
It's just like a fun
Yeah, I'm,
platforming
like,
game.
comfortable
I
with it.
feel like I could kind of like turn my brain off. It's not like easy, but just like to kind of chill and play it. It's very satisfying. I don't know how to explain it, but like yeah, the levels are all very easy to understand, and they're just very satisfying to do.
Simple but effective, maybe.
There's a lot of really cool like creative ideas.
Yeah.
I still think it's like more than like I think still way more than even like a game like Odyssey. Like I liked Odyssey, but I don't know. It didn't have the same holding power after I beat it as some of the like other 3D Mario games I played.
I'm gonna fail the mission because I ran.
Like I
out of
never
time.
even. What happened?
So Omega stages, they are.
It's
they
like
have a time
timed.
limit, yeah. You
But
get more
d-
time.
oh,
by
I never
killing
mind. I-
enemies.
Did see the timer now, yeah. That's nice that they don't let you jump high enough to.
This game sucks. Ah. I need more seconds.
Oh, can you get seconds back if you?
Yeah. This game is so bad. Broken. This game is actually broken.
Oh, did you complete it? Or, oh no.
Holy crap. Kill the monkeys.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
This
Oh,
might
now
be
you're
the
fighting a
most
boss. Okay,
busted ass
of course.
game I've ever played. Great sound design. It's amazing sound design.
What was that really, really bad Marvel show that they put out? Or is it a movie?
The Echo? I don't know anything about that. Literally nothing.
No, no, no. That one I don't. Oh, I forgot that was even a thing. No, that wasn't what I was thinking.
Sarah
I'm
Jane
thinking of.
Smith Chronicles.
Oh, the mutants. The mutants.
The Mutants?
The New Mutants.
The New Mutants. That was a movie, yeah. That wasn't like a MCU thing. That was like another thing.
X-Men.
That was like
still-
Spum. Yeah, it was X-Men.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was Spum. I don't think it is. It's
No.
still like Marvel Studios. It's just like a separate.
It's Fox is what it is. It was the last Fox.
Oh, it was
Marvel
still
thing.
Fox? Oh.
Yeah.
What a way to piss out, dude.
For real.
I kind of like think of Spum and Fox as the same shit, though.
Yeah. I mean, they made one good movie. Well, two, technically.
Which one?
X-Men 2 is pretty good. Days of Future Past.
X-Men: Days of Future Past. Yeah.
That movie fucks. That movie's so good.
You said First Class isn't good, right?
I didn't like it personally, but I don't know.
I don't know, because I feel like I want to watch that before I watch Days of Future Past. To, like, get
Yeah, they're
the
kind
knowledge.
of a duology. I just really
Yeah.
didn't enjoy it. It's by a
Hugh
director I
Jackman
really
is in
hate.
it, so I don't want
So
to.
James Vaughn or whatever.
Oh, dude, you don't like. Oh yeah, I know you don't like Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn, yeah. I hate all of his movies except for Layer Cake. I think that movie's really good.
I love Layer Cake, dude.
Yeah.
We've definitely spoken about this before, but I love Layer Cake.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
It's just like a cool. I love like low budget action films. Like there's so many good actors in it too.
Yeah, it's got like most of the cast of Craig's Bond run. And it's also got like Richard Gamble, however you pronounce his name.
Michael Gambon.
Michael Gamble.
Tom
I'm
Hardy's in
just-
it too.
Oh hell yeah. Dude, you know what I really need to see? I need to see this
What?
movie called Legend. It's
Oh,
got Christopher
okay. I did a
Eccleston and-
tour about that whole that part of London.
Oh shit. That movie's
And-
got two of the best actors working today, Tom Hardy and Tom Hardy.
My friend loves that movie.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's about the Cray brothers.
Mhm.
They literally like were so revered, and that area like Bethnal Green,
Yeah.
and like Whitechapel,
Yeah.
like tens of like thousands of people like took to the streets when both of them passed, which is crazy.
Mhm.
They were both bad dudes.
Yeah, I don't know anything. It's like a crime
But-
drama. I didn't even know it
Yeah.
was based on a true story.
Mm-hmm.
So
One of them
Tom
was
Hardy also did Capone, right?
yeah, I've heard that one's bad.
Uh-huh.
Um,
I'm a big Tom Hardy fan. Big Mad Max Fury Road fan.
I still haven't seen that.
It's so good. I didn't get a chance to see Furiosa in theaters because my theater just was showing it at terrible times and then not at
Yeah,
all.
we spoke about this, dude. I was like, that's problems.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Watched
Zoe
it.
Kravitz is in that movie?
Yeah. Pretty early role for her, it seems.
She's also in a movie with her husbands.
Husband's
My
Quarrel.
fucking. So I go to this bar in Long Beach Island, where I've been,
Mm-hmm.
called Bird and Betty's. And last year, um, this actress Margaret Qualley. I don't know if you know who she is. She was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I don't know
You
of
seen
her.
that film?
No, I haven't seen it.
She's in other shit too. That's just like the one that came to mind first. She was marrying this guy who is a producer, and he was also in the band Fun.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
and he produces a lot of songs with Taylor Swift. And he was
Oh.
having this wedding, and he grew up in going to LBI as a kid, and he was having the wedding on LBI. And so we invited all these like big celebrities. Taylor Swift was there. This was last summer. Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz were there together. Um, there was there was a huge list of
Yeah.
celebrities, but those are the only I could think of right now. But they had their reception at Bird and Betty's, and my friends know, like, my friends go there every weekend, so they like know about all the stuff. They know like they know people that work there and stuff. And apparently they didn't hire like private security. They just had like the same old fat bouncers and shit,
Oh.
and like the same guys working on at the bar. And so apparently like um they were supposed to, the actors, like when they sat down, like someone else would go to get their drinks for them, so they didn't just go to like the regular bar.
Damn.
But like they didn't really know some of them, so like Channing Tatum was just coming up to the bar and getting drinks, like a bunch, and then like a few of the other people were, and then they're like, "Oh, you guys have to go sit down," and then so like he had to like get these drinks, and they wouldn't say who they were to, but he memorized who was to each, so he like knew all the drinks that everybody wanted. So I think that's cool.
Oh shit. How'd you find out about this?
I was just hanging out with, it's like one of my family friends. I was there like last week, and I asked them about it because I was like, I know they had Taylor Swift had her reception here. Do you know anything about it? And she's like, of course I do.
Damn.
She knew a bunch of people who saw them. I think like someone I knew saw
We already
Taylor
finished
Swift.
the Omega Gamma whatever the fuck his
Holy
name is
shit.
campaign.
That was light.
It's very light. Did you understand the story?
No. I
He was a
spent
bird
about
the whole
40%
time.
of the time scrolling through Wikipedia. And then 15% scrolling through Spotify to change music, and then probably the remaining 35% watching you. If I had those numbers correct, I may have.
Okay.
And most of it was just when I'd come back, I was just incoherent nonsense.
It is
I
very incoherent.
Didn't seem like you knew what you were doing half the time. It was just kind of like
I know what I'm
trial and
doing. I
error,
don't know if the
just
game
nonsense.
knows what it was doing when it was being made.
fair enough. Fair enough. Also, you got to include the extra 20% of me scrolling through Hinge.
Oh boy.
That too.
Have you been executing some of that medieval Riz?
Dude, I'm like 0 for 3 on the medieval Riz. I can't lie.
Damn.
I gotta change my location back
Make
to
it
my
0
house.
for 4.
I still got a bunch of matches I just don't talk to, cause like unless they have an interesting prompt, I don't know what to say. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I could never go back.
yeah, you seem like a much happier person than me.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
You
just
have a
saying,
job though.
Like, I do have a job, and I'm getting paid. So it's good. It's good to have a job that you get paid, because sometimes you don't get paid when you have a job, and
Yeah,
that's called
true.
slavery.
True.
Um,
That's the story of my life.
but yeah, so I do get paid, and I do work, and I don't work that much, so it's nice.
Yeah. What job are you doing right now? You said you had a remote job.
I'm working as a financial analyst at the company that my dad works at.
Oh my god.
He hooked me up with an internship.
That's so sick. But
Yeah.
like, is that something you're into?
No.
No.
But I mean, it like, not really. Like, I want to get into entertainment, probably
Yeah.
like more in like music side.
Yeah.
But,
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get into post production world.
yeah, that would be beast, dude.
Yeah.
Like, are you considering going to like a film specific school, or like trying to like,
For what? What do you mean?
I don't know, like you could get like graduate degree in like film production. I have no idea.
I don't need to.
Or like post
don't need a
production. I guess you already
master's.
took your master.
Yeah.
Get your major in it, whatever.
Yeah, I just need a bachelor's degree.
So how you getting that?
What do you mean? How am I getting how am I getting the
Yeah,
bachelor's?
did you already get like did you get it yet or
No,
no?
no. I'm graduating next semester. one more semester.
Oh, so okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
And finishing my major and my minor, and then I'm probably gonna do this internship program in Japan. They find you an
That's
internship.
good.
You pay like a boatload of money for like room and board and stuff. They find you an
Yeah.
internship. You can get a job that way. So.
Oh, they find you an internship.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Oh,
this
that's
whole
great.
program. So I'm just taking advantage of my.
Are you brushing up on your Japanese?
Yeah, I'm trying to. Taking
Yeah.
advantage of my privilege.
Yeah, it's almost worse if you don't use it. You know?
It
You
is,
gotta
yeah,
use
it
your
is
privilege.
worse, I think.
It's actually more racist if you don't use your privilege.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm trying to get over to Japan and live my quiet editor life. But we'll see how it goes.
Dude, you're like PewDiePie.
Yeah, I literally just want to. The thing is, the main reason I want to live in Japan is just like ease of access and like trains. Because if like
If only we had bullet trains in the U.S.
yeah, it's like even if I wasn't just doing editing, let's say I get into cinematography or I do other stuff, then I can literally take a train anywhere and be there on time, and I wouldn't have to worry about crackheads.
Yeah. Dude, that's why I
or
love
just
London.
being
Dude.
shot in the streets of New York.
There's so much fewer crackheads. I fucking hate New York these days.
I despise it. I never want to go there again.
It's I just feel like it's funny because they want to gentrify it and make it. And gentrification is sometimes considered negative, but I feel like a lot of times,
Well, it's
depending on the circumstances,
the thing
it can
about
be positive.
gentrification is that what it should be is just making things nicer and higher quality of life for everybody, but
Yeah.
it's just kicking out the poor people and filling their space with rich people.
with like just like yuppies and
yeah,
stuff.
and making
Um,
everything way too expensive, so they're forced to move. So it's
Yeah.
pretty terrible.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying like in terms of I don't know. Like London is like interesting because it is very nice now, but it's also expensive as shit. like,
Yeah.
so, to live.
Mhm.
The actual price of like general stuff like groceries and stuff isn't. It's cheaper than New York,
Yeah.
actually quite a bit. But it's like just yeah, living is pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Still not as bad as New York though.
Yeah.
And-
In Japan, the cost of living is fairly cheap.
It just depends where it is because it's such a big area. I think
Yeah.
there's just probably just a lot of neighborhoods and sections that are cheaper and more expensive than others,
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
depending on like the quality of.
Well, it's
stuff.
funny.
Also,
in,
like,
in
people-
Japan, the price scales based on the time the building was made, and in the 80s they had a big economic boom, so a lot of buildings from the 80s are really cheap and really nice these
Oh, really?
days. Yeah.
So even if they renovate them, that's fine. It's just
Yeah,
like
because it's based on when it was originally made.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of ways that you could rip people off by doing that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know, but I feel like it's or like you could. I feel like the opposite. You could rip off somebody else. Like I feel like I don't know. It would never happen in the U.S.
Yeah.
It's all just dude. Location, location, location.
Yeah.
First rule of real estate. Or I don't know. Yeah, what say? It's like real estate schools and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I really like where I am now, like the rental house, but you know.
In Japan?
What?
You mean in Japan? Or-
No, I'm in New York.
Oh,
right
you
now.
mean in New York now?
Yeah.
I thought you meant where you were like planning on going.
No.
So would you go in like January then?
Yeah.
And how long would it be?
I'd probably go for like 4 or 5 months, and then I try to get a job there. Like, then I'd move there, I guess.
Damn.
See how it goes.
Let's move into Japan.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. I mean, I remember you when you wanted to stay. Like you wanted
Yeah.
to finish college out there. It sucked that you couldn't.
Yeah, it was like it was a whole big thing, and like I don't know. I am more or less happy that I stayed at Hofstra. I mean, it was tough, you know, leaving Japan was probably the toughest thing I ever did. but
I was hyped to come back home this summer, just so I could have like my desk and my computer and stuff like.
yeah,
And like my
I had to,
my
like,
friends.
deal with my parents,
Yeah.
but that's getting a lot better now.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's good. It's in a better
Mr.
spot.
You might
It
find
was.
something.
What was I gonna say? But dude, I'd love to if you end up being in Japan that next summer, dude. That would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I wouldn't be able to
think
go
you'd
in the
love it.
spring since my last semester, but after that,
This
hey,
spring 25, your last semester.
yeah,
Damn.
that's when I graduate.
It doesn't feel real since we started at like the height of COVID.
Yeah, it's weird because like I don't know, college has been really weird.
Yeah.
That's why I want to go to grad school so I can just put off having to get a real job and you know.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's scary. I'm like, oh, I have to make my own money and shit.
Yeah, this guy like yeah, it's intimidating, especially in a different country.
Yeah.
I
feel like
this
it's
guy I had a
almost
call with
more
recently.
intimidating here. I don't know. I'm either ending up in like Tokyo or LA, and I think LA might suck. So.
LA's definitely unique. Well, that's probably where I'm gonna end up.
Yeah.
Depend, either there or Miami or New York. New York is like the most logical. I also don't really want to live in New York.
It's also just the worst. The worst option.
I know. Miami's not great.
Yeah.
Miami's great outside of the city. Like just the main
Yeah.
cities, some of it's not so nice. But a lot of like
That's why I'm trying to move out of the
area
country.
outside of that area is great.
America's kind of over.
I'm going to visit like Miami and yeah. Graduate.
Oh, I have to. Oh, I hit him. Okay. I was like, how do you attack with this?
And that should be fun. It should be cool. It should be film. It should be crazy like movie.
Yeah.
Um,
So you're trying to do grad school in Miami, or?
yeah.
That's cool.
I got a really cool like school music.
Mhm.
I would be the only one at that school that's not doing music.
What would
I
you
would
be
think.
doing?
Well, I want to get a Master of Arts in Music Industry.
Yeah.
But like everyone else at that school are like really good, like pianists or like you know, drummers or violin, like whatever it is. Like there's like a very top school for like contemporary jazz and just like orchestral stuff. And yeah, I just think it's, like on my information big papers they asked like what my instrument was. I said like N/A.
You play
I
the
just want to make.
keyboard at
I'm
all?
like, I just want to make money off of you. Trying to, can't do what you do.
Yeah. Should get into the keyboard.
I can play piano.
Yeah.
But not great.
I mean, DJing is like an instrument in itself. I don't know.
Yeah,
D-
dude.
DJ
I don't know how
it's-
that looks on an application.
There's an art to it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but that's like that's the instrument most synonymous with like OnlyFans girls that claim they have another job. Is them saying I DJ.
I am not aware of this crossover between OnlyFans and DJing.
It's a thing. I don't know why, or just like influencers in general that like
Uh-huh.
aren't really talented, so they say like, oh, like they need to find something that makes them like, so they're not just an influencer. Just looks better on their taxes and stuff.
Damn.
No,
But,
I'm
I
kidding.
mean,
but like,
I
and they
haven't
just put
seen.
it on their
I don't
Instagram
think I've
bios
seen you
and shit.
DJ, but I believe in your abilities.
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm like decent.
Yeah.
I'm much better at like more focused on just production. Though.
Yeah. Making.
That shit
music.
is fun.
Yeah.
Peace. Much.
What program do you use?
Fruity Loops, FL Studio.
Fruity
I've used
Loops?
Ableton Live as well, but Fruity Loops is the best.
Mm.
Really easy to use.
It's
Well, not like really, but yeah. It's
the
still
only
technical.
audio program I've used is Audacity, just for
I was just gonna say,
recording.
don't say Audacity. My teacher,
But that's just me. Because
in
I
my
just
music
record.
technology, yeah, my music technology class, she made us use Audacity.
Yeah.
Just because she's like, you gotta get the experience of using like a shitty software. I'm like, fuck
Jeez.
that. We have these NASA
It's a fine
computers that can
software.
run Ableton, like without any problems, and we're fucking using Audacity. Audacity just sucks.
I haven't had any problems with it.
No, it's really good for just recording audio and shit.
Yeah.
But if you want to produce a track,
Yeah, I don't. It's not even made for that.
no, it's not. You can.
That's like when they made us key things in Avid Media Composer. It's just not supposed to be that way.
Yeah, I don't know why teachers are like, we're gonna show you how to do this the wrong way.
I almost said fuck Avid Media Composer, but it's a fine software. It doesn't.
I've never used it, to be honest.
You literally
it's-
only use it for cutting and like ingest and project management.
What's your favorite? Is it like just Premiere Pro?
Yeah, it's the one I
Everything?
use the most. I have more hours in Premiere Pro than I have in any game I've ever played, and it's
That's
basically the most intricate puzzle game imaginable.
I used to love. I'm sorry if I'm like going all around my mic. I'm just putting
No problem.
I'm putting up some of my
Some of your foam.
foam right now. I suddenly got the urge, and I felt really like wanted to get up and do something. And
Motivated.
sitting for a while. So yeah, exactly. But I used Sony Vegas a lot back in the day, and it has its problem.
Yeah.
But I know it so well that like I would always just use that if I had to pick one because I've used it so much in the past. Spent hours of my life keyframing text onto Let's Play videos.
Yeah. Keyframing is such a tedious task.
Oh my god! I remember I edited this one clip of me and my friend, and we were like sophomores in high school, so before I didn't none of us were like drinking alcohol or anything at that time, so we needed to be very creative when we hung out every time. So we were like, let's have I found these old Star Wars lightsaber in my basement, and I was like, oh, let's like fucking.
You
Let's
showed me
film-
this.
I got this new I had this really new I had this brand new camera, really good, and I was like, film this. I'll edit it. Yeah, I've definitely told you about this, but I got so far into it on Adobe After Effects, and I just never saved the full thing, and my trial whatever ran out. I was like, cool,
Man,
great.
that sucks.
It was awful. I was really upset about that.
Yeah, After Effects is it's a really interesting program. I had a whole class on it. I don't feel like I have a great grasp on it, but
You took a whole class just for After Effects?
yeah,
That's awesome.
that's Professor Matt Mullen for you, big bass
Is he a good teacher?
gamer. What's up?
He a good teacher?
Yeah, it's the best teacher I ever had.
That's awesome.
That
My
was
best
the best
teacher's
class
name
I-
was Mr. Minor.
Mr. I don't know. Does
He
play
wrote my
Minecraft?
college rec letter.
Oh shit.
He was a beast. He was a big gamer.
That's awesome. Yeah, the VFX class was my best class I ever had in college.
So awesome.
Granted, most of my college career sucked ass, but never ending on a high note.
Dude, it's just looking good now.
What's up?
Said my foam, it's looking good now, kind of.
Your phone?
My foam.
Oh,
Mama foam.
yeah. Hope it doesn't fall.
Listen to Jack Harlow, I'm feeling up. I'm watching you go into a casino as Tails.
Yeah.
Casino.
Casinopolis.
Ah. Find it before Sonic, or Sonic will brutally murder your family.
What?
No?
No.
Is that not lore accurate, dude? Did I not? Did I read the manual incorrectly?
It might be lore accurate, actually.
Yeah.
You know what we should play? Random ass game that probably wouldn't even be good for the show. We should play.
What? Michael Jordan Chaos in
Well,
the Windy
yes,
City is gonna
yes.
cut it.
We should play Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne on the show.
Is that the Xbox one?
No. It's
Oh
it's
no.
on
That's
PS3.
I know that. Yeah. That's got a good soundtrack.
Oh, it's got an amazing soundtrack.
Battle Test song or whatever it was called, that one song.
For
I
Nocturne.
can't remember. I'm such dumbass. I don't know, dude.
Dude, look
I'm
up
talking
like
shit.
Fierce Battle from Nocturne. That song's awesome.
Yeah. I've got a. I was just like talking about game manual. I've actually got the Sonic Adventure
Oh shit.
one. Oh, dude, it doesn't even have one.
What?
It just has like a fucking ad for Sega Bass Fishing.
Oh, I mean that's peak, but you know.
The fuck?
I have
The hell
Sega
is
Bass
this?
Fishing on Steam.
On the Dreamcast?
No, on Steam.
Why?
There was a bundle. They had like the Dreamcast
Oh
bundle.
yeah, the shitty Dreamcast. Wasn't Sonic Adventure in that?
I think it was, but
That was released
I don't
on
remember.
Xbox.
So
Yeah.
I must have gotten Sonic Adventure 1 through that bundle, but then I got the Sonic bundle from Humble. And that's how I got pretty much every Sonic game on Steam.
Yeah. Any of these Dreamcast games have fucking manuals? Hold on. Check my
What?
copy of Shenmue.
I don't know. My Sonic games on GameCube had manuals.
Oh, there's a fat one in Shenmue.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Gives me a whole intro for Ryo Hazuki.
Hmm.
He's a beast, dude. He should have been in Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Fuck Steve.
Yeah, fucking Steve, dude. It should have been fucking Master Chief.
Yeah.
That would have been sick. That was a big rumor for a while.
Yeah.
There's 6 whole mini games, and there's 2 vehicles you can drive: motorcycle and forklift.
That
No
those
other
are so
jobs.
polar
Or other
opposites.
things you can get. You can train. Oh, you can. It'll be displayed in my visual memory display. Dude, I have a VMU and I couldn't get it working. Like, I bought a brand new
Is it-
one.
Oh.
It
Oh.
wasn't turning on.
It's weird.
Very annoying.
I think about how the internet has changed over the years.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're playing this game, we're riffing, but 15 years ago you could feasibly find a video talking about how bad whatever current Sonic game was out at the time, and then they're like, Sonic Adventure was perfect in every way and it did nothing wrong and it's the best game ever and they should go back to that style. They should do it again.
Yeah,
Same
dude.
thing again.
Sonic and the Black Knight sucks ass. Sonic Adventure 2 is the greatest game ever.
Well, I mean, it might be.
I played it. It's not.
It's not. No, it's not.
It's
I think-
not as janky as this game,
The
but it's
thing
pretty
is-
close.
No,
It's
but the
pretty
thing
close.
is, we're playing this game unmodded. We might actually have to mod Sonic Adventure 2 to like enjoy it. Because probably
Why is
because of the emerald hunts, but you know.
Oh, those are a nightmare.
Yeah,
Wait, hold- let me-
especially in Sonic Adventure 2. Oh shit.
Emerald Hunter Buns. So you're telling me this isn't peak right here?
This is
sick.
peak, actually.
You can't even
Yeah.
see where you're going.
Yeah. It's that classic Crash Bandicoot
Yeah.
like level design.
Yeah, the fucking Indiana Jones ruined a generation.
Generation of boomers.
Just no, well, literally just with like
Yeah.
the
No, yeah,
running
yeah,
away from the
yeah.
boulder, because then Crash Bandicoot emulated that, and a whole generation of Sonic games had to have at least 5 levels that included some sort of like you running away from something that's obviously not going to catch you.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot. Wait, did you ever see the new Indiana Jones?
Oh yeah, it was horrible.
Dial of Destiny. It was
That movie
horrible.
was
You said?
so bad.
Is it worse than Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
Yes, it's just offensively
Really?
bad. Or it's offensively like mid. But it is offensive. And it's oof. That movie's so bad.
Why? You gotta
It's
get.
like the ankle-shattering adventures of a geriatric old man. Sucks.
Does he just look so out of
Has
place? at his
nothing
age?
good about Indiana Jones. The story is just stupid. There's fucking time travel in it. Indy's
There's
son
time travel?
Yeah. Indy's son canonically died in Vietnam.
Yeah, just so Shia LaBeouf isn't in it.
Yeah. Just like fucking shitty ass references.
I didn't hate Shia LaBeouf as much as I know most people did in that movie.
I think the beginning of that movie is really good. I think
Oh,
he's
the
worst part,
second half
but
is
the
just-
second half
oh.
is terrible.
Falls apart.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm just gonna hope it was because of the writer's strike.
Yeah.
Where they were just like aliens.
Yeah. I mean, you can't beat that original trilogy though. I think it's a perfect trilogy.
I love those movies. I mean, I think the second one's, well, it's good, but it's a
not
little
as
weird.
good, but the third one is just insane.
The third one is awesome. I mean, the first one's like an all-time classic,
Yeah. I think the third is my
Um,
favorite now.
just because Sean Connery.
Well, Sean Connery is really good in that movie, but I just think it has the best pacing. Honestly, if there's any one actor that probably makes it, it's probably Jean Rhys Davies.
Is he the villain?
No, he's like one of the main bros.
Oh, he's what's his name? He was in like
Gimli.
fucking what movie was he in?
He was in The Living Daylights.
That's what it is. Thank you.
I really like his role in that.
He's also in
but
Lord of
also
the Rings,
River
Two
Phoenix.
Towers? What was,
What?
what
He's
was he-
Gimli,
what
dude.
character- Holy shit!
Yeah, you didn't know this?
No,
Whoa.
I never put two and two together.
Yeah, it's Gimli. He's like the tallest member of the Fellowship actors as well.
He was also in this Uwe Boll movie called In the Name of the King, starring Jason Statham, that had a budget of 60 million and made 13 million back. How did Uwe Boll? How was he able to make so many movies that lost money before people were like, "Dude, you gotta stop"?
It was like money laundering.
Well, like literally. I mean, let's see.
No, he actually was.
Well, I mean, where else was this money
He had
going?
some kind of like scheme. It was like something with the German government. It was like a loophole.
Blood Rain had a budget of. Ben Kingsley was in that movie. God damn it, Sir Ben Kingsley was in Blood Rain.
That's
It made 3.7 million on a budget of 25 million.
fuck.
Oh, the Postal movie that made a whopping $140,000 on its $15 million budget. Alone in the Dark, I'm sure that made a lot of money.
This
It
is
has a
crazy.
1%. $20 million budget, $1 million it made. They made a Blood Rain sequel. It was direct to DVD. Still a budget of 10 million though. House
Blood
of the
Rain,
Dead.
the one with the vampire girl with red hair,
Yes.
like big breeds.
House of the Dead. Budget 12 million.
What kind of game?
How
is
much did it
Blood
make?
Rain?
Oh, it made 13.8. That was like the first one he made. Oh, he made a Far Cry movie.
Oh god.
It
How
made
many mo-
$700,000 on a
video
budget
game
of
adaptations?
30 million. Wait, sorry, what'd you say?
Are they all video game adaptations? Like every
Most of them
single
are,
one?
yeah. He made a In the Name of the King too. Thank God. Starring fucking Dolph Lundgren.
Oh. Wait, I need to watch that.
No, you don't.
Starring Dolph Lundgren? That must be good.
Assault on Wall Street?
I don't know what that is.
No. He made a movie called Auschwitz. This has got to be good.
Ooh.
Tunnel Rats.
Tunnel.
Another
Rats?
war movie.
Rats for Steam?
In the Name of the King 3? He made 3 of them and he changed the actor every time?
What is In the Name of the King? Is that a game series or like is
I
that
don't know. He made Alone in the Dark too, as well.
Alone in the Dark? Remember
mean,
Alone in the
movie
Dark
called
like
North?
2010 for like 360?
No, I mean, I didn't even know that existed.
Oh. It was a game.
I made a movie with Ray Liotta. It surprised me. Ray Liotta did a lot of bad movies towards the end of his life. God, may him rest in peace.
Yeah.
He did so many fucking movies. I mean, it's unbelievable how many films this guy
Did he
did.
release them like every year? Was this like
It was just between
twice a
like
year?
2003 and like 2011. He was doing like 2 or 3 a year.
Holy crap.
These films are financed through his production company, Bowl KG, and Event Film Productions. I don't know how the fuck he got away with.
It was like a whole big thing. He was doing some crazy scheme. Dude, I have a memory. This pissed me off so much, and it still kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
I was trying to tell someone about Steam. I was like, dude, there's this app called Steam, and you can get games. And they're like, did you say scheme? Is that illegal? And I was like, no! Steam, made my mouth! Just the way they said it pissed me off so much, and I still remember it to this day.
Yeah. He owns a successful Michelin star restaurant.
That's
Where does he get all this fucking money?
very strange.
I don't
Did
see.
he
I don't see
steal it?
anything about him like.
He might have stolen
Okay, this movie had a $3 million budget and it made $1,500. Cool. None of his movies made money. I can't believe In the Name of the King, the real thing.
it. Yeah.
It had like Matthew Lillard was in it.
Bro. We might need to watch the In the
Johnny
Name of the
State,
King trilogy.
Ron Perlman was in it, another great actor.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds was in it. Fucking Ray Liotta too. What the fuck?
How did he get them to do that? How did he?
Yeah,
do
his
that?
previous film was like Blood Rain 2. They really, that was what got them, and they were like,
They
this
were
is the
"Dude,
movie I
love
need to
Blood
do.
Rain."
In
I'm
the
not
name
gonna
of
lie
the
to you.
King.
I'm gonna be 100% a $1.50. I think the last time I heard about Blood Rain was from a porn parody.
Doesn't surprise me. I don't know if I've ever heard of it, but porn parodies. I just see like a screenshot of Ray Liotta like casting really bad CGI lightning out of his hands. The title is The World's Worst Fantasy Film.
Can you send me that screenshot?
Yeah, that'll be the thumbnail of this video.
This was Sonic in the corner.
Yeah, just like a tiny like blurry screenshot of Sonic Adventure gameplay in the corner.
Yeah. That's how we'll get views on these things.
This is such a cursed
Whoa.
photo.
That is really cursed.
God. Oh, they massacred my boy. Oh my God. Not Damian Lillard. He's a fucking shooting guard for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthew Lillard.
I have to go back to.
Looks
Let's go back to
really
Mystic Ruins. And I
bad.
don't even know
This
why.
movie, I was just. Oh, this just makes me sad.
Yeah.
Claire Forlani was in that. No surprise, her career took a pretty big nosedive in the early 2000s.
Mm.
She was in that movie Meet Joe Black,
I think I've heard the name.
which is most remembered for being 3 hours long.
Why is it 3 hours? long did it
Exactly.
take
It's
for
like
them to
a
meet Joe
it's like a
Black?
fantasy like rom-com film that didn't have to be longer than like an hour and a half.
Fantasy? How so?
Yeah. Brad Pitt is deaf. He's like deaf. Sorry. He's like the Grim
The
Reaper.
Grim Reaper? Okay.
And he tells this guy that he's about to die, so he like inherits the body of somebody
I think
who
I've
just
heard
died.
about this movie.
And he just names himself Joe Black. And then he falls in love with the guy's daughter.
Oh. Okay. The guy that
And
he's
then-
possessing?
Well, the guy who he's possessing, he just possessed a random dude that they didn't know.
And
who
then he
just
fell
died.
in love with that guy's daughter. That he
Anthony
possessed?
Hopkins, who's like dying. He's like, he said, I'll like, he's telling him like he's gonna die in like a few weeks. He said like, I'll give you some extra time or some shit. If you let me like show what it means to be human or something. I don't know. I'm reading the fucking Wikipedia article. I actually wanted to watch it because I'm like, this looks kind of bad, but I also like,
Interesting
know.
concept.
I've seen
Could be
a
played
lot
with-
of clips of it for some reason. Oh, Vulture says now is the perfect time to watch Meet Joe Black.
Why?
This was posted on March 12th, 2020. Does she
Oh.
know?
Does she know? She might.
It's so funny. Oh, yeah, if the prospect of staying at home horrifies you, it's important to trick yourself into locking this in 3
Genuinely,
hours.
like, fuck the first 3 years of this decade.
Dude, it was 2 weeks to flatten the curve.
What?
Like, when COVID was first hitting, everyone was saying, oh, it's like 2 weeks we need and to flatten the curve of, like, COVID cases, and then we'll just go
Yeah.
back to school.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's shocked. I don't
did
know.
go
I
to
like
Japan in
part of it. I do
2022.
miss
That was
just
pretty
lounging
cool.
around doing nothing.
I don't, cause I literally didn't like get anything done. I would just
Yeah.
download ROMs and not play them.
I just played like Rust with my friends. That
Yeah.
was fun. Just during school, all day.
Yeah.
That was your senior year of high school, right?
Yeah, it was so
Mine was
bad.
my junior year. But senior year was totally scuffed. Like, then, you know.
Yeah.
Then it was your freshman year of college. That's
It was so bad. It was genuinely so over. Well, actually, why did I say first 3? The first 4. This has been like, well, I went to Japan. That was pretty sick. But last year kind of sucked as well. Now we're playing Sonic Adventure at the height of our lives.
yeah. Well, I'm listening to "When You Believe" by Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey from the Prince of Egypt soundtrack.
I have not watched that. What is the?
I haven't watched it either. I think it's
Is that
I
an
think
animated movie?
It's like a 3D, 2D animated, kind of like your favorite movie, Treasure Planet.
Oh, like it's got that infinite canvas shit.
Yeah, it's about like Moses or some shit. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. It was the first DreamWorks published.
That's cool. You just
Yeah, it was.
reminded me of like one time I came up to you and I was like, dude, you see what Kermit posted? And you were like the guy, Kermit the Frog, the real guy.
Yeah, I still. Was it him?
Yeah, it's his Twitter, dude.
Kermit the Frog here.
I probably still have that photo.
They also made Mouse Hunt starring Nathan Lane and
Who made
Christopher.
that? What topic are we on again?
I'm just looking at DreamWorks films.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Oh my
send
God, is
you
that-
3 pictures of Kyle MacLachlan when he was doing Dune from 1984.
Please do.
Oh, I accidentally. Oh, Saws. Wrong. Shit. Alright, there you go.
Hold on. Holy Kyle MacLachlan thirst traps, dude.
Yeah, for real.
Those fits are fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
Dude, why is Kermit so clean, dude?
He's just fly as fuck. I'm trying to be like him.
It's don't freaking out. I don't want to say he's just eclipsing you, but it's quite close.
He is eclipsing me for real.
He's just got that sneeze.
He's got swag, dude. I don't know.
Oh, did I just go down these fucking stupid rabbit holes? Now I'm looking at the cast of the 1999 film Stuart Little. Hugh Laurie was in that. Oh man.
Have you ever? Did you see that Filthy Frank video back in the day? I hate Stuart Little.
No.
Fucking phenomenal video.
I love
The whole movie was in Spanish.
What?
Why did I go back to Windy Valley?
It's in space?
What?
The whole movie's in
I
space?
said Spanish. Have you seen Stuart Little, dude?
when I was like 3. I don't remember it.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that
I remember
movie
one-
constantly.
I
It's
remember one
probably
scene.
terrible.
Why is it in this? Why is it in Spanish? Kid from Jerry Maguire's in it.
It's just like that's just a joke about Filthy Frank. It's an old video.
I love the I always see clips of House MD
Yeah.
so much for whatever reason, but I love that meme
Sure.
when like the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse movie came out, and there's like that theme where it's like no, no, no.
Yeah. The
I mean, where it's like with Hugh Laurie.
The-
I feel
what
like
the
I
fuck
might have
is-
sent it to you. Where he does like a fucking pog face, and it just like it's like. No!
it's the Miguel O'Hara theme. Next time on the illustrious Sonic Adventure playthrough, we're gonna figure out where the fuck to go.
Dude, it's not. It's your fault. It's not the game's fault.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.